Hey Aquarius, welcome to your spirit message reading for March. This is TC, your guiding chariot. As always, welcome to my channel, especially if you're new, welcome. Some ground rules before we get underway. These are going to be general messages for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because of that, my only ask of you is that you take these messages as they resonate. Do not try to force anything. If you have to forgive too many details, or fudge too many little idiosyncrasies to make the message fit your life, that message just wasn't meant for you. You may resonate with all the decks, just a few of them. Take it as it comes. Because of that, I do recommend you watch the videos for all of your signs. If you don't know them, you can get it free online. Just find a natal chart calculator. You'll just need your birth time, place, and date. Time, place, and date, yep. Got all those right. And it'll tell you that information for free. I know some people love to watch their Venus video, especially if you're concerned with like love, romance, things like that. We do have a Mercury retrograde this month, so watching your Mercury video may be helpful also. So there's really no right or wrong way to do this. I definitely recommend Sun and Rising for sure. Those ones I always watch for me. I think those are probably the most significant, especially when we talk about astrological things. Sun and Rising, definitely key in my book. But again, there's no right or wrong way. If you're pulled to watch a video, feel free, go for it. The way I have this reading set up, I have 3 oracle decks and a tarot deck. We're going to pull 1 card from each of the oracle decks to get a peek at a certain aspect of your month. Romance angels to look at love and relationships. Keepers of the light to look at your own spiritual growth throughout the month. Good tarot to take a peek at work and finances. And then we will clarify and get your main message from a tarot spread at the end of the video. With that said, let's get this started. I always like to start in love and romance, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, Spirit, what is going on concerning love and relationships for my Aquarius? My Aquas, how are they doing? For any returning Aquas, welcome back. I hope you had a great February. Alright. So you guys got forgiving and learning. Why do I almost think, did you guys get this last month? I know someone did, and I feel like it was you. It might not be. I don't rewatch the old ones before I do this, but I don't know. So prompt reads, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like I'm getting that you got this before, because I feel like this is a continuation. Like you've been kind of going through something or reliving something maybe. Maybe there's been a pattern that's been popping up over and over again. So I feel like this is kind of like a continued need to release and to let something go. Like it's something that maybe you've been repeating for a bit. And I just get this like kind of stubborn. Like you just don't want to, I don't want to say change, but it's like you don't want to like give in, or you don't want to submit, or you don't want to like, you're like, no, but I was right. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, let it go. Like I feel that's kind of what's coming up here. This idea of forgiveness. But I feel like this is something that has been repeated over and over again. So if you feel like you've gone through, the same relationship, or the guy keeps doing the same thing, like, like it's that, Like I feel like this is coming up. Be like, all right, we've lived this through a couple times. Like, can you put this down already? Can we move forward from this? Like I think there's this like overdue healing and this overdue acceptance of something, that just hasn't been fully embraced yet. Is kind of what I'm getting there. All right, Spirit, who is helping Aquarius as they continue to grow and evolve spiritually this month? Wonderful. I'm all about this. All right, so you guys got Green Terra, Supreme Protection. I love this card. It's probably one of my favorites. Prompt reads, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Oh, literally as I look back at the camera, timestamp said 4:44. Love that. So definitely getting divine assistance in creating a new cycle, creating new foundations, cords being cut. So I definitely think there's some divine help. At least getting you to acknowledge what this is. Like, I feel like either you didn't recognize it properly, or didn't see the lesson quite as clearly. So the universe is either like slamming it right in your face, like there's no way you're gonna miss it this time, or if you've been stubborn, I think the universe is literally just gonna take the scissors and just cut it for you. Like, no, we're done with this. Like, we are absolutely done with this. But you are definitely being guided and protected, you know, and held in a very safe place this month, which is beautiful, Aqua. I think this card truly, I think it comes up really with the emphasis of trust. Like, just know that's happening. You know, if you start to go through something, because like I said, cords are being cut, so something is going to be broken. You know, if you go through something like that this month, just trust that, you know, this is the universe doing what's best for you. The universe always has the best intentions for you. It's always trying to help you out. So if something falls apart, it's because it was meant to. All right? Like, they're trying to take out something that really was not helping you. Okay? So trust, 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 trust. All right, Spirit. What is going on for my Aquas concerning work and finances in the month of March? Oh, all right, my Aquas. So what did I say if something falls apart? So looks like work. Gonna have something fall apart. Gonna have some issues there. Tower energy. So tower energy. Like I was saying, if something falls apart this month, it's because it was meant to. You weren't meant to have it in the first place. So if something needs to go away, let it go away. Let it crumble and go. Because honestly, what's going to happen, you're going to be able to rebuild something much more meaningful, much more significant. This is a false tower, all right? This is an ending that's going to lead to a brand new beginning. A lot of times what the tower takes away from us is something we've been longing for or holding on to for a very long time, thinking we needed it, when we really don't. A lot of times it's a security blanket. So if something has to happen at work, something needs to fall apart, let it. You know, just accept it. Do your best through it, but we're not trying to save it. Let it fall, all right? All right. Okay, Spirit. What does Aqua need to know most about the month ahead? What do they need to know about March? Okay, there we go. Okay. Awesome. Love this. So you guys are showing up as the sun right out of the gate. First card out. So really positive, really optimistic. You guys are doing well, feeling good, vital, full of life. Love that. So starting out this month very strong. Also got the Queen of Wands. So I think this is more so your energy because of all the fire in it. This could be someone you're working with, could have a fire sign in your life. So Aries, Leo, Sag, totally could be a thing. But I really think this is you being very charming. This is a very seductive energy as well, but magnetic, alluring, fascinating, you know, just really enticing. I think this is you kind of helping to pull in all the support and connections and people in your life that you really want and really need. I think this is beautiful for you because a lot of this support, when this tower moment happens, these are the people that are going to be there to help you. And these are the ones that really are going to stick through and stick by you when whatever this falls away. These people will still be here. So I think this is great that we're picking them up early. Get them around you now. And then you got the Sacred Clown. This is the Fool card in the traditional tarot deck. You know, so this is your brand new beginning. This is your clean slate, fresh start. You know, so this is where the Tower card may happen around the middle of the month. Early middle to the month maybe, since we're like card 3 out of 6. but that's where this fresh start comes from. This may even be the universe, like, we're just going to wipe all of this off the table. Like, they just swipe all of it, so you're back to zero. Again, these people, whoever you pull in towards the beginning, the people who lean by you then, they will always be there. So we're not worried about this. This is just clean slate. Two of Pentacles, so the need to be flexible, be in the flow, giving and receiving. So I have another deck that I think demonstrates this really beautifully. It's like this dude standing on a rock in the middle of an ocean, like again, there's waves and seas knocking everywhere. I always think of that rock as kind of like a buoy, so it's like going up and down with the water, and that's kind of how you need to be. Kind of flow, go with it. Don't be so rigid during this moment, because there is going to be a decision that needs to be made, but you can't be so strict about it. You're going to have to be a little more open, which isn't hard for you to do. You guys are definitely very open. In a good way. Like, you're not just going to allow anything, but you are open to consider and look at things differently, and that Uranus energy is very strong in you, which is great. So this is really, be open, be flexible, because the decision you want to take may not be, whoever you are before this reset may not make the same decision that the you now would make. So just be flexible once you start this new beginning. Ooh. Then we got the Hanged Man. Makes sense. We got a fresh start. We're going to have to clean out some old beliefs and some old demons maybe. So not completely surprised to see this energy. But this is you kind of doing some soul searching, some processing going on. There may be a change. Sorry, I'm just switching my leg around. There may be even a shift in, I almost want to say like shifting goals, like shifts in who you want to be. Maybe a little different. With this Hangman card popping up like this. I almost get this like, I just feel like this is going to be spectacular. I keep looking at the Hangman like almost as a magician, and then you have the clown. Like, I'm getting this real like razzle dazzle sense off of your energy right now. Well, even with the Queen of Wands, because she's very like, she walks into a room, no one can take her eyes off her. I kind of feel like that's what's going to be happening for you. I feel like you're going to be real, like, prominent, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like you're kind of going to be under a lot of attention, but in a good way. Like, I think people are going to be looking at you and kind of fascinated in a way. In a way that's almost kind of weird for you. Like, I feel like this can be more attention than you're used to or than you would have asked for. But this theme of, like, magician, clown, like, seductress. Like, a lot of eyes are going to be on you for some reason. Oh, look at that. And then you have the Six of Cups, so nostalgia. So you may be, this new self, may be based on some old wishes or some old dreams that maybe you had that you put away. I almost feel like the healing from this Hangman has to do with your past as well. Maybe a past that you kind of like, I'm just going to pretend that never happened. I'm going to just let that go. I'm going to leave it in the past because that's where it belongs. Which, yes, that is a true story. But, there may be a lesson hiding in there. We already talked about that with the Forgive and Learning, this thing repeating that we just refuse to acknowledge or deal with. This is the month. Sorry, babe, you're going to deal with it. And again, we have Mercury retrograde this month. This is exactly what retrograde does. It brings up all that shit from the past so that you can deal with it again. You need to see this, look at it, process this. That's exactly what retrograde is saying. So I do think by the end of the month, you are going to be doing some heavy processing of your past. But it's all going to support this new beginning. And this tower also, whatever was built on this false, kind of rocky behavior, that's what's going to fall away. This is going to tumble. So yeah, I definitely think this tower moment, I want to say maybe not right here, but somewhere in this area. And when it falls, that's your moment to look at what fell apart. Okay, well, why was that there in the first place? It'll most likely link to some past incident that we never truly healed from. And now we have to go through this process of figuring it out and analyzing it. Not in such a harsh way, but it's an emotional processing. You know, like you got to feel it to heal it. So it's bringing all this up again so you can go through it once again. And hopefully this time fully learn from it and fully release it. All right. So starting off the month strong, major shift in the middle, and by the end we're doing some heavy processing, Aquas. Nothing you can't handle, and everything that's going to benefit you moving forward. So, and again, you already got this hit from the divine. Know that you're protected. Know that you are safe. You're going to go through some big things this month. Doesn't mean that they're there to hurt you. Doesn't mean you're going to fall apart. Doesn't mean you're going to crumble. You are safe and protected. There's a giant magical bubble around you as you go through all of this. But you still have to go through it. All right? All right, Aquas. With that, I'm going to wrap up the reading here. Sending you guys lots of love. You're going to make it through. Yeah, just be brave, be courageous, and be open. Be open. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, especially if you enjoyed it. We do this every month. Actually, we do it a couple times throughout the month. So you want more of this, definitely subscribe so you can be notified when those videos come up. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Just helps the channel to grow. And as always, I love connecting with you guys. Hit me up, leave me a question, comment, anything down below. You can also hit me up and DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session with me, all of that info will be in the description box. All right, my loves, sending you guys lots of love, enjoy, and I will see you next month. Bye.